guys, welcome to another video. So I know it's been a while since I last posted, but for those of you who don't know, I've actually been without a laptop for pretty much this whole week. I took my laptop in to Apple to get it fixed. Obviously, by the time you're watching this, I have my laptop back and we can just get these videos rolling again. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A today and been wanting to do more of these on my channel just because I think it's a great way for me to share more about my life and just answer some of your questions so you guys can get to know me better. So yeah, last night I asked you guys to send me some questions through my Tumblr, which I haven't used in forever. I got a buttload of questions and I'm just gonna try to go through as many as I can. You guys asked like a wide variety of stuff, so I'm super glad about that. Let's get started. So the number one question that a lot of people have been asking me is, how are you making the long distance relationship work? For those of you who don't know, I'm currently in a long distance relationship with my boyfriend Justin. He is currently in Georgia for job training and I'm all the way here in San Jose, so we're literally on opposite ends of the country. I think the biggest thing that pretty much anyone who's in a long distance relationship will tell you is that communication is key. For the majority of his day, he's busy and he can't be on his phone, so we won't be texting then. It's really nice how we can just go about our days and be productive and then come together at the end of our days and just be able to talk. Also, just being supportive and being there for them whenever they need you is really important. I know how hard it is for Justin to be so far away from home, and so I have to be there as his support system and as his girlfriend, just do the little things. Sending a care package. I recently sent one and he should have received it by now, so hopefully he liked it. But yeah, that's a little update on our relationship. We are doing great. Next, I got a ton of questions asking, how do you stay motivated to work out almost every day and also eat healthy? So in my videos, I really try to emphasize the importance of living a healthy lifestyle through working out and eating healthy and all of that, but you guys need to know that I don't work out every single day. I don't eat healthy all the time. I am a human too. Trust me, I have those lazy days where I just don't want to go to the gym. The gym for me is my outlet. It's the place where I can relieve my stress and, you know, better myself physically and mentally. Now that I'm working out pretty consistently, I think I've learned a lot about my body and I just learned to listen to it now. If I'm feeling really sore or just really tired, not in the mood for it, I won't force myself to go. As far as eating healthy goes, I don't follow any like certain diet or anything. I eat pretty much whatever I want, whenever I want, pretty intuitively, I guess you could say. Feed my body when I'm hungry and I'll stop when I'm full, or at least I try to. Honestly, food is fuel and it's meant to be enjoyed, so every once in a while if you want to treat yourself, go ahead. For me, eating healthy has just so many benefits. It makes me feel better throughout the day. I have more energy. It makes my skin do better. Like right now my skin is doing pretty well because I've just been trying to clean up my diet. So yeah, working out, eating healthy, it's just a dynamic duo, and by doing one thing it kind of just motivates me to do the other. Someone asked, what is my favorite thrift store find? Okay, so this is probably my most recent thrift find and definitely one of my best of all time. I'm sure that anyone who has ever been thrifting has always been on the hunt for the perfect pair of Levi's, and I found mine. I got these at Goodwill for $10, and when I found these, it was fate. Literally just sticking out of the jeans rack. And I looked at them, and sometimes you just know that they're gonna fit. They are tapered quite perfectly. All I have to do is roll them up like 2 times and they look so nice. I've been wearing these so much already. I will never let these go. This next piece I actually thrifted back in high school, so I've had this for years now. This Levi's denim jacket, the length, the color, perfect, slightly oversized, so it's really great for layering. I definitely don't wear this as much as I should. I should be getting so much more wear out of this, but this has always been sitting in my closet and I bust it out every once in a while. And so yeah, these 2 Levi's items are definitely my best thrift finds. Someone asked me, what is my last Hujicam pick? Hujicam is basically like a disposable camera app. So I actually did a photo shoot with my friend Dylan and Raina. We went to a Caltrain station in SF and it was a super cool spot. I just wanted to test out how this picture would look. Hujified. Someone needs advice for breakup. My boyfriend recently broke up with me and I'm hurting so badly. I don't know what to do. Can you give me some advice? So I've gone through a breakup before and I completely know that feeling that you might be feeling right now. Hurt and heartache and the feeling of just being so alone and that nothing is gonna make you happy. Feelings that you're feeling right now are so temporary, and in time you're gonna look back at it and just it's not even gonna matter anymore. When I think back to the time when I was going through a really bad breakup, I remember playing this one song on repeat, really crying in homeroom and just being so sad. Instead of dwelling and wasting your time being sad, I think this is like the perfect opportunity for you to just start bettering yourself. You need to reach out to your friends, your family. I think you need to do that. Breakups are definitely a lot easier to go through if you have someone or some people who you can turn to, who you can talk to. Just know it's all temporary and you're gonna be okay, trust me. Someone asks, where in the US do you want to travel to? I am a huge city girl, so I definitely want to hit up all the major cities in the US. New York, Chicago, Miami. I visited Seattle about 2 summers ago and I freaking loved it there. I fell in love with it immediately. Love the city. There's so much to do. It's so exciting and I love the busy atmosphere. Someone asked, would I ever get a tattoo? Yes, I would. I want a tattoo so badly, but at the same time, I'm like kind of scared because it's so permanent. When I get a tattoo, I want it to have some sort of meaning to me, just so that, you know, I can have like a little story to tell. I've been thinking for so long about what I want, where I want it on my body. I think I know for sure that I want to get a tattoo relating to SF. You know, that's where I was born and raised, and that will always be a part of me. It'll always be a place that I can call home. If I have any ideas about that, I'll let you guys know, and when it happens, I will be sure to vlog it. I think I would also want like maybe a song lyric that means a lot to me. There's one line that I really like from this song by Panic at the Disco. You could cause you can, so you do. I love that line so much. So the words were could, so you could cause you can, so you do. I feel like that's so straightforward. You could cause you can, so you do. It's cool. I don't know how that would be as a tattoo, but this is like a lyric that has always stood out to me and the first time I ever heard this song. Someone asks if I could talk about loneliness in college. I think that there are two major differences between being alone and being lonely. Personally, I spend a lot of my time alone, just doing my own thing. I feel like that's when I can be most productive. I have a lot of stuff going on. I have school, I have YouTube, I have volleyball, I go to the gym. I really just value me time because, like I said, that's when I can be the most productive. And I think me being alone is very, very much different than someone feeling lonely. Because when you're lonely, you kind of feel like there's this emptiness, that there's this presence that needs to be filled, that you need someone there with you. And I don't feel that at all. I think I just thrive off of doing my own thing. But of course, being lonely in college is a very real thing, and I'm sure everyone has felt it at one time or another. There's nights where I'm in bed and I miss Justin, I miss my family, I just want to be out hanging out with friends. But yeah, it's normal to feel that way. You don't need to surround yourself with people 24/7. Next, I got a few questions all about my goals. What are some of my goals for 2018? My biggest, most generic goal for this year was just to make this year better than last year, because 2017 for me was just not really my year. Definitely a rough one, and everyone wants to make their next year better than their last, but like this year specifically, I just want to leave that in the past, move on from it. So 2018 is going to be my year, and I think so far like I've been doing great, just trying to be a happier, better person, be more productive, do well in school. For 2018, I really wanted to step up my YouTube channel. As for a measurable goal, I really want to hit 100,000 subscribers by the time I'm 21. I could have said by the end of 2018, but I feel like it's a little bit out of reach. I'm turning 21 January of 2019, so that gives me like an extra month to hopefully reach that goal, so fingers crossed. Someone asks, who is my style icon? I think my number one would definitely have to be Shay Mitchell, because her Instagram is literally everything. She can rock any look. She definitely has a more mature style, but like in the future, I want to dress like her. Every time I see one of her outfit pictures, I always bookmark that. Like I have so many of her pictures saved on my Instagram. Someone asked, do I have any hidden talents? That was so perfect. That was like the perfect little... I bet you guys didn't know that I could do that. So random. I don't even know how I learned how to do that. Also, I would say that I'm a pretty good whistler. Even some of my friends have told me this, and I mean, what can I say? Those are some hidden talents of mine, if you even consider those talents. Someone asked, do you ever plan on having a meetup? Oh my god, I feel like the idea of doing a meetup would be so cool. Getting to actually talk to you guys, take pictures, and just hang out like friends, you know? That would be so dope, but I'm kind of scared that if I do one, no one will show up and that it'll just be really awkward. At least someone has to show up. Like one person will show up, and like, you know, that'd be good enough. I think finding a location would be kind of tricky, just because like I don't know where would be best. Thinking maybe at like the next music festival that I go to, which is most likely going to be outside lands. I feel like that would be kind of cool. And I don't know, you guys let me know where you're from, like if you would actually come to a meetup if I had one. Someone asks, what is something that I could never live without? Definitely music. If I did not have music, I need music in my life. Music is so important to me, and it has just been there for me through all my good times, through all my bad times. I don't know, I feel like music has the amazing capability to just bring people together. I love going to concerts and festivals, as a lot of you guys probably know. I'm huge on Spotify. I'm always on that, always listening to the playlist that I've created. I love discovering new songs. It all makes me so happy, and I don't know where I would be without it. Next question, what was it like growing up as an Asian American? So I grew up in SF, and it is a very, very diverse city. I feel so lucky and blessed to grow up in a city like that, because I know that in other parts of the country, Asians are definitely the minority, but in SF, you know, it's so diverse. I actually went to school where Asians were the majority, and so growing up Asian, I didn't really feel any different. Never felt like secluded or picked on for being Asian. I'm sure people have different experiences based on like where they were raised, but yeah, that's just how it was for me. Okay, so this next question kind of relates to the last one. How did your parents feel about you going to a state school instead of an Ivy League or a UC? My Asian parents really want me to go to a UC or an Ivy. So my parents never put that pressure on me to get into a UC, to get into an Ivy League, and they never even like engraved the idea that going to one of those schools would be better than going to a state school or even a city college. I think the main thing is that my parents are just proud of the fact that I'm in college, I'm getting that experience, I'm getting that, you know, further level of education. I'm the first out of my siblings to actually go to college, and I think that that itself is something that they're proud of. Also, my dad went to San Jose State, so he was all for it. Spartan up. But yeah, I'm totally familiar with the whole thing about Asian parents wanting their kids to go to UCs or, you know, big Ivy League schools. They associate those big schools with better success in their future. I don't know, I think parents just need to understand that you can get a great education wherever you go, and honestly, it's your life, it's your college experience. You should have some say in where you want to go. If you want to go to a state school, you should be able to have the choice to do so. It shouldn't be looked down upon, because making that decision to go to college itself is just such a big thing, and parents do not need to add that extra pressure to go to a certain school, because it doesn't really matter. And the last and final question I'm going to answer for this Q&A is, are you going to come out with merch? That is something that I've always wanted to do. I think that would be so freaking cool for me to design something and have you guys wear it. I will tell you this, I've been doing some doodling, some sketching, and just some brainstorming, and I've been in contact with a company who is possibly trying to help me create something, but that is totally in the works. Nothing is set in stone. That is all I will say for now. Let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in, because I don't want to, you know, create something and have no one want it, you know. It's kind of sad. All right, you guys, so that is going to conclude this Q&A. I hope you enjoyed. I tried to answer as many questions as I could. I promise I will be doing more of these in the future, so if I didn't answer your question this time, hopefully I'll get around to doing it next time. If you want to ask me a question, you can ask me on my Tumblr, which is sanfrancisco.tumblr.com/ask, and you can ask questions anonymously, so random personal questions, anything you guys want to know, ask away. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. That is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.